three key demands of Sachin Pilot. Now, what we do know, number one, Sachin Pilot wants Gehlot to be removed as Chief Minister's chair for himself. Now, sources also say that Pilot seeks removal of Congress General Secretary Avinash Pande. Mind you, Avinash Pande today morning once again extended an invitation to Pilot. He also says that his key loyalists need prominent positions. However, there is no indication of the exact post. There was word which was circulating that he wanted prominent cabinet berths like home, like finance to be given to his men. But he wants prominent positions. There is no generalization of exactly what those positions are. Sources also tell us that Congress is not ready to remove Gehlot, but may consider the other two demands. And the other two demands herein seem to suggest the removal of Congress General Secretary Avinash Pandey and giving plum posts to his men. I want to cut across right now to Rajdeep Sardesai, a consulting editor who's on the phone line with us. Rajdeep, these demands made by Sachin Pilot, even though right now, how do you see reach fruition? Because if you look at Gehlot, he might have more men with him, but if Sachin Pilot has the men to destabilize the government in Rajasthan, the spotlight is now on Congress. Which way will it go? Will it save the Rajasthan government by adhering to Sachin Pilot's demand, or will stick to taking disciplinary action against him?
Preeti, it is now certain. This battle has reached the point of no return. Pilot is asking to pass for demand of the Chief Minister's post. The other two demands are
Rajdeep, you're having a bit of an audio connect to you. We're going to try and rectify that once we take our viewers again through the latest news break that we're getting in. So that's the latest news. India Today has accessed the wish list of Sachin Pilot, and it seems the Congress might be okay for two of its demand, but not his first demand. And the first demand is, like I said, it's a game of brinkmanship, and Sachin Pilot has made it very clear he wants Gehlot out. The Congress says that's not happening. Connecting back to Rajdeep Sardesai, consulting editor. Yes, Rajdeep, go ahead.
Well, the news is very clear. This battle has now reached the point of no return. Point number A, Sachin Pilot is not budging from his core demand of chief ministership. And the Congress leadership is not budging from its belief that Ashok Gehlot cannot be removed in this manner, which they believe smacks of blackmail. Demand number 2 of removal of Avinash Pandey as General Secretary and accommodating Sachin's men in key ministerial posts, both are acceptable. But the core demand is unacceptable. At best, what the Congress leadership is willing to consider is an agreement by which Sachin Pilot will become Chief Minister at some stage in this 5-year term. Now, Mr. Pilot wants that to be put on record and made official, which the Congress is unwilling to do. What is clear is Mr. Pilot is now biding his time. He has 20 MLAs. He's waiting for that number to reach 30. His confidants believe that once the MLAs are allowed to leave the hotel, some of them will switch sides and join hands with him. Let's also be clear, the BJP now is fishing in troubled waters. We are told that a senior union minister of the BJP has been in touch with some of these MLAs. So it appears that Mr. Pilot is looking at his plan B because the Congress is unwilling to accommodate his core demand of being made Chief Minister. I can also tell you that the Congress has decided, therefore, to play hardball. Notices will be sent this evening to all the MLAs of Sachin Pilot who did not attend today's meeting, and possibly to Mr. Pilot himself. It is also possible that as part of this hardball exercise, the Congress may decide either today or tomorrow to remove Sachin Pilot as the PCC chief. The Congress says that we waited for 48 hours for Mr. Pilot to come to Jaipur and talk to us. Since he has chosen not to, we are left with no option. So the Congress is playing hardball, Sachin Pilot is playing hardball, and the BJP has begun to fish in troubled waters. So it appears that the drama is far from over, but the end game within the Congress could happen sooner rather than later. The Pilot game plan appears to be then to force a floor test, and they believe that in a floor test, there will be those who today are in the hotel with Ashok Gehlot, but will switch on the floor of the house. So it clearly seems now that the Congress seems almost reconciled to the idea that Sachin Pilot may leave them. I can also tell you that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra did speak to Sachin Pilot on 3 occasions in the last 24 hours. So the Pilot's camp claim that no one has spoken to them is not entirely true. However, Mr. Pilot has stuck to his core demand. He wants to be made the Chief Minister of Rajasthan now,
Right.
or an assurance publicly given that he will be made Chief Minister a year from now.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.